So the name of the game is attention. You get attention, you grow your business. You don't get attention, you have to close. That's why 95% of the businesses in the world don't make it past 5 years, because they don't get enough attention. And that is my obsession. The number one commodity in this world is not diamonds or gold or platinum or corn or rice or none of that stuff. It's attention. How you create all this amazing content on Insta, Facebook, and LinkedIn? That's a great question. I have an editing team. I didn't start like that. I've been building my agency for several years now. So at the beginning, I used to do the content myself. If you reverse engineer how I got here, you can go back to my beginning videos on Facebook, on Instagram, and it was different, right? Like I used to do a lot more on the phone, just like that, a lot of direct content from my camera. Right now, as I have gotten to be obviously at another level in the agency, we got 50 staff now, we got a ton of clients, we got a lot of activity, we got all these things going on, and all my content that I'm doing seminars all over the place, I'm speaking at places, I'm workshops, and I'm super active just everywhere, right? Because of that, I built a team. This team was a team that built my course, the Facebook Masters program, and they got really good at it. So now I got a team of about 8 guys, and they grab all my content and they make magic with it, and they do incredible things with it, and they turn it into millions of pieces. Millions is a lot, right? But they turn it into a lot, right? A lot of content that gets spread for social media and that gets widespread distribution. And I'm still working on that because I'm still like just getting started, right? But I've been doing this aggressively for a good 1.5 years, knowing that this is a long game. But believe it or not, every single time that I slow down on the content, the statistics on my agency go down. It's just the way it is. I keep the content up, statistics keep on going up. I mean, this month we're gonna break records on the agency. We're gonna grow to a new level. But in general, we are actually going to keep on growing together with the amount of content that we're actually creating out there, and we're putting out there, right? So there's things that you can do. I mean, the good thing is that you have something called a cell phone today, right? A cell phone. If you don't have a cell phone, it's because you live in some place that is remote in this world, and I don't know what's happening, right? But if you're watching this video, you have a cell phone, you have a signal. Generally, you're connected to the online world, so you have something that is a content machine right in your hands right now that you can utilize to get your message seen by people. And what you do is that you aggressively document. I can tell you that I have a problem with these guys, right? With all of them. Because sometimes they get so busy. That's Ernesto right there. That's Jorge right there. I mean, technically, let me tell you what they should be doing. Jorge should be grabbing his phone right now and documenting some pieces of me doing this. I get mad at him sometimes because I get on fire. Like I have meetings and like I'm spitting out gold, right? Spitting out gold, and nobody documents shit. So when that happens, I get upset because we miss out on opportunities to like document things that are gonna help people. So if you get into they're super busy. Like everybody's working here really hard, nonstop. And sometimes when I get really passionate, I'm so intense that they don't even think about it, right? And they're just paying attention to me. But I'm telling you, if you get into that mindset that you're always documenting, you're always recording your life, you're always like looking for those moments, like success stories, testimonials, like stories about your business, like taking pictures, taking videos, and you're doing that consistently, and you put it on a folder, then your editing team, as you build it, maybe 1 person at the beginning, maybe 5 people eventually, they can start using that content over and over again and do magic with it. I mean, I can tell you something, between us, all right? This is a secret, all right? You ready? A lot of the things that you see in social media today, on Instagram, on stories, on LinkedIn, it's from years ago. Don't say that to anybody. Now, I'm trying to do omnipresence here, right? I'm trying to make it seem like I'm everywhere. I am in France. I am in the United States. I'm in Canada. I'm all over the place, even though I'm not. Sometimes people don't understand. But wait a second, I thought that you were in London yesterday. Now today you're in Austin. How the heck did that happen? In many cases, that's true. But in reality is that I have my editing team creating content aggressively. We have a folder. You can have a Dropbox folder. We use something called Ignite. All you got to do is plug content in there on the library. Look, this guy right now is recording content. Finally, I'll have to say something. I always have to say something, and then
live on Instagram.
He picks up the camera, and then he does it, but only after I say something. Once in a while, he gets inspired, but generally, when I have these guys creating content, right, that gets sent to my editing team, and then they keep on doing magic with it. And that's why you guys generally see me everywhere. On Messenger, some of you guys are tired of seeing me. That's great news for me. That means that we're doing a great job distributing. If you're getting annoyed with my content, I'm happy to hear that. Messenger, Instagram, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. I want you to see me everywhere, even on Twitter, which I don't like. I want you to see me everywhere. And because of that, hey, even on TikTok, this guy's going TikTok famous right here. He's working on it.
100,000 followers.
100,000 followers.
He's addicted to TikTok.
He's addicted. He can't stop. He can't stop TikToking. But anywhere that you are possibly at, I want to be there and I want to communicate my message. And if you give me your text message, I'm going to also send you messages there wherever I can. Why? Because the name of the game is attention. When you capture attention, you can sell things. If you don't have attention, you're poor. All right, you can ask the fellow homeless person, does he get any attention? Of course not. If he had attention, he wouldn't be on the streets. So the name of the game is attention. You get attention, you grow your business. You don't get attention, you have to close. That's why 95% of the businesses in the world don't make it past 5 years because they don't get enough attention. And that is my obsession. The number one commodity in this world is not diamonds or gold or platinum or corn or rice or none of that stuff. It's attention. When you have enough of it, you can sell all that stuff and anything else in between to the end of the world. So you want to get enough attention. Now, how do you get that? Well, we have platforms today like social media that are free to utilize, that all you got to do is press a few buttons, and guess what? Your message gets seen by millions of people if you do your job correctly and consistently. People sometimes make mistakes, right? They think that they should be doing content for a week and they should go viral. And that's not the reality. The reality is that you do content for years, all right? And you put your head down and you keep on doing it. Now, if you look at some of my videos, I get hundreds of views. I don't get hundreds of thousands or millions. I've gotten some good videos to get seen by a lot of people, but that's because we advertise on them. But generally I don't. But still, we have a screaming affluence on our agency. Every single video that I do, you're gonna see more staff in here. You're gonna see me going into a new building. You're gonna see me expanding. Why? Because I keep on doing it. It goes hand in hand. The more content you put out there, the more pieces of content are available for you to distribute, the more you can grow your business, the more you can sell your stuff, no matter what that is. Not only that, the more opportunities that get presented to you along the way. Maybe you're saying, but yeah, Manuel, sure, that's easy for you to say, but I don't have any money. I don't even know where to start making a business. Well, when I started in 2010, first of all, I went bankrupt. I had no money. Literally, I declared bankruptcy. I had to start over. What I did was for a few years, I obsessed over learning. And at some point, somewhere around 2014, this dude right here, all right, this guy presented to me an opportunity to sell bed sheets. I didn't have any money. But I had enough knowledge because I obsessed over finding a better opportunity that we found an investor. And that person wanted my knowledge. And because of that, he gave me an equal share of ownership of the company. Why? Because knowledge is as valuable, actually more valuable than any amount of dollars out there. Because that's how you win the game. If you have more information than the rest, you win. That's how you win. As simple as that. All right, so you want to create a lot of content for Insta and Facebook, for these platforms, just start documenting as much as possible. I wish I had more. I seriously wish I had more. I'm complaining to my guys so much about this. I take sometimes people to go with me on trips, to travel, to document, to record, to like all the time. If you think about it, for example, my dad, Natural Slim brand, how do we turn it into a $40 million a year company in 9 countries from one small island? Content. Getting him in front of the camera, getting him to talk to the world, documenting everything that he did, doing videos every single day. That's how we win. That's how we won the game. That's what we have today here in this office right here. We have a booming business because we put my dad in front of the camera consistently and actively, all right?